manifesting. So first, I want to say you can manifest good or not. I mean, what are you thinking? What are you believing? Yes. It has a lot to do with that too. Yes. So it's not like, oh, this is the year of manifesting what you want. Yes. But if you are thinking, little or limiting, or you are engaging with the negative or things like that, I mean, you know, it's the year of manifesting. So watch out. So talking about watch out, I'm going to tell you what happened to me when I came back. Remember during my trip, it was like, oh, I miss my granddaughter. I don't know if my granddaughter will remember me after all this month because I've been away for 4 months. Um, so I was, okay, and my heart was a little bit sad, because of this, and oh, I cannot be there. Yes, while she's growing up. And I have to tell you what happened. First of all, my daughter-in-law always asks me to quarantine, even if it's not mandatory or anything. And I think it's logical, yes. Um, and but this time she told me quarantine is over. When you come back, you can come anytime. Okay, that was the first thing that was a little bit different. But I was going to quarantine myself, yes, because I mean, it's the responsibility, yes. If I bring something from the trip, I'm with a lot of people, I go through planes, airports and things like that. So I was planning, I arrived Monday night. So I thought Friday, I'm going to go and spend the afternoon. I'll stay for dinner, I will see my granddaughter. And on Wednesday, I write to my daughter-in-law just to let her know about my plans and see if it was okay with her. And her response, we were chatting, yes, and her response was, "Oh, Mabel, I'm overwhelmed. I have so much work, and the nanny is sick, and this is too much." And I said, "Do you need help? Would you like me to come in? Could I be of any help?" I said, "Would you come? Would you help?" Yes, yeah, I will be so grateful. So I got to see my granddaughter on Wednesday, but not only Wednesday. I spent the day Wednesday, I spent the day Thursday, and I spent half a day on Friday because I really had things to take care of here. So, and sometimes you said, watch what you ask for, yes? Because, first of all, I have to tell you, my granddaughter remember me, yes? Maybe it's my voice. They play my audiobooks to her. Maybe when I sing to her, what I used to sing to her when she was, I don't know what to say, she's still young. She's going to be 1 year old, March 25th. So I don't know what she was when she was more of a baby. And when I sing to her, she keeps looking at me, like she can recognize. Yesterday, I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before, I think on Thursday, I I was holding her and I started connecting with her soul. And to be honest with you, when I connect with her soul, tears come my way. It's so profound. It's so profound. And I always felt that I had a special connection. And my kids notice there is a special bond there and things. So I'm very happy for that. On the other hand, watch what you manifest because babysitting could be tiring too. And could get you all of your plans. I had a lot of things planned for this week. Look, yes, like always, yeah, do not plan. So open your mind, go with the flow. So anyway, I'm very grateful to divinity for this, for the opportunity, for the love that I received, the connection and everything. It was beautiful. So, but yes, I think we need to watch our who we uh, what we pray for somehow, or what we clean for here in Ho'oponopono. So thank you so much for being here. Welcome. I'm gonna Say the I am the I so we can start. I am the I. I come forth from the void into light. I am the breast that nurtures light. I am that emptiness, that hollowness beyond all consciousness. The I, the id, the all. I draw my bow of rainbows across the waters, the continuum of minds with matters. I am the incoming and outgoing of breath, the invisible, untouchable breath, the undefinable atom of creation. I am the I. So again, thank you so much for being here. I'm very, very happy that you are here. And today I chose something about making our dreams come true. Yes. And I was looking at my books about, what I wrote. And it's interesting because nothing, when I go back to my own books that I wrote or articles that I wrote many, many years ago, there is nothing that I would change. And I am surprised, about that. But that tells you that maybe, truth is only one, that there is these basic concepts of everything, and that we only come back and keep coming back just to go deeper. Yes, just to go to clean more, to live more in the present. Yes, and things like that. So I would like to ask you, if you are willing, I will see if I can read this or my people can send me. Um, by you sharing, what is it that you think that is on your way of manifesting, your dreams? It could be limiting thoughts. It could be that you think there are certain situations in your life that will end up being excuses, but we can look at it. Yeah. So what is it that you think that is on the way, or again, obstacles or things that I don't know, that you believe or you decided to believe, that you were not uh, good enough, or you didn't have what it takes, or that maybe that is difficult, or things like that. So there are so many, many things that it could be on the way, yes, of us manifesting. The other thing that we did is, because many of you, the lives are short, maybe shorter than we would like to or not, but I cannot span as much. And we we started checking, with the themes of the lives, what classes I gave about the theme. And we found this one that I did in October 2022, that is Change Your Mind and Make Your Dreams Come True. And you can find more about the information about the specific class in mabelcast.com/you can. And you can find out if this is for you. We just put it at $10 only, okay, $10. And again, change your mind and make your dreams come true. So if you feel that after the live you want more, or you want to work more on this thing about manifesting and making your dreams come true, maybe this is an offer for you. Okay, so this is what I found in my reflections on Ho'oponopono. And remember, this is a book that is a compilation of different articles that I wrote in different times, yeah, of my career. Okay, I'm gonna drink some water, if you excuse me. Okay, so September 2009, I wrote something about affirmation and visualizations. And the title is Affirmations and Visualizations. Are they tools? And this is what I wrote. Did you know that we are only aware of 16 bits of information per second, when in fact there are 11 million bits of information per second in your mind at all times? The 11 million bits come from the past memories I have been talking about. When we make affirmations and visualize, we manipulate the 16 bits of information. Those 16 bits think they know what is right and perfect. With Ho'oponopono, we learn to let go and give permission to God. The cleaning of Ho'oponopono opens up to the goodness of the universe of God and works with 11 million bits, of which we are not aware. When we let go and we give it to God, He can transmute for us. And we don't even need to know how the process works. Our part, like Ihaliakala used to say, our part is so easy and we don't do it. Is let go, using the Ho'oponopono tools to let go, to give permission to God. Okay, and God will do the transmutation. Ihaliakala used to say, and God will start working for you. And we still don't do it. Okay. This is what Joe Vitale warned us about when he discovered Ho'oponopono, and it is the reason he said Ho'oponopono is beyond the secret. Remember that Joe Vitale is all about the law of attraction. He participated in the famous movie, The Secret. Yes. So when he found out about this, he realized that Ho'oponopono was beyond all that. Yeah. Because the only one that can work on the subconscious mind is God. And that's what we do with Ho'oponopono, directly with the source. Yeah. But you can do it with whoever you need to go through. If you need a third party, you can use a third party. Okay. Whatever works for you. Affirmations are like forcing our inner child instead of coming from love. For example, when he or she hears us repeat, I'm happy, and the inner child will know it's a lie. We'll say, oh, yeah, because this Friday I'm going to have some, X amount of money in the bank, and the inner child looks at us because remember, observes us, it doesn't listen, and crazy. Okay. Okay, so we come from love. We work with this inner child, with the subconscious mind, with love, from love. Visualizations are as if we know better than God what is right and perfect for us, and if he were as if he were our servant. And again, I'm not here to tell you not to continue with affirmations and visualizations. Okay, I'm always asking you to do what works for you. I can share my experience. I can share what I learned about Ho'oponopono, what I see that Ho'oponopono can do, not only for me, but for thousands and thousands of people around the world. And I offer it, but you are the only one that knows if this is for you or not. Okay. I don't know what I left off. Oh, yeah, that we treat God as a servant. With Ho'oponopono and the cleaning, we give God permission to bring us what is right and perfect. God doesn't need us to give him directions about what to do, how to do it, or what results obtain. It is better to get out of the way. Okay, again, being more humble and knowing we don't know as much. God is the one creating when we use any of the tools of Ho'oponopono. If you can see God's work, this is what Ihaliaka used to say. If you can see it, good for you. Okay? If you can see God's transmutation, I'm happy for you. But it isn't you who is doing it. You're just allowing it. Your only job is to give permission and then let go and let God create it. Again, you have to give permission, you have free choice, and that is sacred. Okay? So God cannot intervene, because again, he gave you the gift. So you have to ask. Ho'oponopono is a way of, I always tell you, it's a way of asking, it's a way of asking, giving permission, yes, for the transmutation, allowing for inspiration to come into your life, for you to be guided and protected. But you have to give permission first. You have to ask first. Okay. Reverend Michael Beckwith, he also participated in The Secret, insist that affirmations are like the toys in a kindergarten. We wake up, play with them, and realize how powerful our minds are. until we graduate, we realize we can just be ourselves. So really being ourselves, and something that I insist so much, yes, I always talk about that, just dare to be yourself. Yeah. Um, um, that's graduating. That is graduating. I'm sorry about the telephone that moves, but I'm not moving. I'm here. Look. Okay. So, what else I was going to say? Affirmation. I don't know affirmations. Visualizations is what really made me realize how powerful we are. Because remember my story of the visualization and how what I visualized in the morning in the yoga class, I manifested the same day, that afternoon. Yes. And really, that was what I thought. I thought it could be that we are so powerful that whatever we can, imagine or think about, we can manifest. Wow. It was mind blowing for me. This is our real job, just to be. When you are yourself, you will flow as the universe guides you, protects you, and places you in the right place at just the right moment. In any case, we must do whatever works for us. I have no doubt that affirmations and visualizations can work. We are that powerful, and also we are great manipulators. We create with our thoughts. However, isn't it much easier to simply repeat thank you or I love you, and then to let go and let God? After all, He created us and knows us better than anyone else. I have been practicing letting go and giving permission for many years. I can assure you my life is now in the flow with more happiness and success than anyone could ask for. I could never have imagined the life I live today, not even in my dreams. Okay, that was September of 2009, and I wouldn't change anything. Okay, I still think exactly the same. I would write it exactly the same. Now, in the same book, My Reflections on Ho'oponopono, Appendix 2, there is a testimonial from Mauricio from Colombia. It's a very long testimonial, of everything that Ho'oponopono did for him and the relationship with his wife, and his wife was sick, and anyway, I'm gonna read you only the part that is about, because it has different sections. Yes, I'm gonna read you only the one that he talks about our work life. Okay, because again he talks about relationships and different things. And he told us his own trip to get into Ho'oponopono. When my wife's treatment was at its hardest stage, I found a well-paid job, relatively stable, which gave my ego a sense of power and superiority. This experience became one of the biggest breaks in my work life, since I had never had such terrible relationship with my bosses. In addition, everything seemed to conspire so that things did not work. I did a lot of Ho'oponopono and the right thing happened. That is exactly the opposite of what I had been expecting. The relationship with my bosses did not improve, and after a year my contract was not renewed, and I wasn't interested in it either. But I met the objectives. I left with pride, this time with the desire of work independently. Some time went by and I still didn't have a job. My economic situation was critical, and as a consequence, I started practicing Ho'oponopono all the time. This is my Achilles heel. I only remember to do it continuously when the water is neck high. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's the thing, yeah? Ho'oponopono has to be done all the time. That is important. because the memories are playing all the time. Okay. Um, the results were quick. I received a job offer and that let me manage my own schedule. Besides that, and to my surprise, one of my student year's dreams came true. My two best friends, who had also been my bosses, decided to set up their own consulting firm. For a decade, every year, without excuse, we found perfect excuses not to do it. However, all of a sudden, while I was away from my home city, Bogota, I received a phone call in which they told me to return in order to become a member of our new association. Today, the company is a year old. During that year, we had prosperous months and 6 months with frozen income. During the prosperous month, I forgot to do my cleaning. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yesterday, January 19, 2011, I felt the strong need to write this article. At first, I did it with the intention of having it published. However, when I wrote the first letter, I was certain that this exercise was a cleaning process. And it was. With each word and each line, hundreds of things that I have been able to clean have come up. By the way, yesterday I devoted 3 hours in the morning to this text. And at about 8 p.m., I received a phone call from one of my partners telling me that we had won a bid that guaranteed our company's steady income for 10 months. Is, is it just a coincidence? Now my business has work to do. We just have to start producing. While I write this, I am cleaning in order to find the easiest way to our financial consolidation. On January 4th, 2011, my wife received a job offer for a year. This new life jacket came up after she had been doing only temporary jobs. Interesting. As a mathematical rule, this new gift came after two critical months in which we remember to clean permanently. How powerful my intellect can be. It manages to drift me out of my roads towards nirvana and takes me to the valley of tears of my own ego. So we all do that, don't we? Yeah, we all forget when things go well, we just forget, and we said, well, whatever. Okay, so let me see. Did you write any of your excuses? Uh, let's see. I'm working on grounding and it's easier being in Arizona. Oh, okay. So Baja girl, Christine, I'm working on grounding and it's easier being in Arizona. Although when I want to sit by a tree or on the ground, ants are everywhere. They can come on ants. Well, opportunities to clean, Christine. They are coming to clean too, and also interesting. I think it's a blessing, even though doesn't look like. Um, Jenny Verse says, "Don't feel like I deserve it." It's so important that we let go of that. Yeah, but it is about realizing that you think that way. Yeah, so every time that comes into your mind, just say, "Thank you, but I'm busy. I have very important things to do," and you do. We need you guys. We need you to wake up. You are very important, and we really need you. Okay. Mm, okay. So guys, you don't share. You share other things that I'm grateful, and the thank yous and everything, but it would be, or give God the permission to guide me. Flora. Hello, Flora. It is about letting go, moment by moment, moment by moment. Okay? I'm gonna read you something that I found about Osho. You know that I love his messages. Um, and he says, is even a dream is not irrelevant. And you think that dreams are just dreams. That is not so, because you cannot create a dream consciously. You cannot choose a dream. It happens to you as anything else happens to you. Can you choose a dream? Can you think about a dream that you will dream tonight? Can you choose it? Uh, can you will it? You cannot will it, because to will a dream will need many changes in your reality. Only then will a dream come. A dream is just like a flower. A rose flower comes on a rose bush, and you cannot change the flower unless you change the whole process from the seed onwards. You cannot just change the flower. A dream is a flowering. If you can change the dream, you can change reality. So the thing is that the most important is that whatever you dream is really small compared to what God has in store for you. So please trust, please let go, please go with the flow. Okay? And again, if you want to go a little bit deeper on this exact theme, I have a class offer today for only 10 US dollars. Change your mind and make your dreams come true. mabelkatz.com/you can. And I will surprise you because we are getting more time technological here, and we have QRs. Yeah. So we have a QR that you can see if you are in YouTube or Facebook. Yes, you can make your dreams come true, and there you have the QR. Okay, so again, everything can be used to do good or to do bad, and this is a good QR. This QR wants to do good. Okay, let's do the breathing, and then I will say goodbye to you. And again, I really appreciate, and don't be afraid to dream. Okay, because your dreams can come true. Okay, so breathing hard, and that is a Ho'oponopono cleaning tool. Peace, feet on the floor, back straight, 3 fingers together, and then we interlock them and we form the infinity sign. Yeah, 3 fingers together, but then I open, I interlock, infinity sign on your legs, and well, or wherever is comfortable. And remember, when we do this, we breathe, inhaling and exhaling through the nose, both, and we count. So this is the way it works. I inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then I hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then I exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's one time. We do that 7 times. We do it. Let's do it. Close your eyes if you're in a safe place. Thank you, guys. Uh, so Christine responded, exactly. Dogs have been barking around us, and we are at a different place where a lot more dogs were barking. I keep and I kept cleaning. No more barking dogs. I hope they are okay. I'm sure they are. Okay, I'm gonna say goodbye. What holds me back? Lupe says, what holds me back sometimes from manifesting is focus on what I think it will make me happy and maybe not listening to what my soul wants me to experience and surrender ego desires. Yeah, because sometimes, Lupe, sometimes we think too small. We think it's not possible, you know? So, yeah, it could be that. But, Mylen, let go and trust. Yes, Mylen, you got it. We let go and trust. Okay, thank you. Um, I'm gonna say the piece of I, and I have it here just in case because lately I don't know why I was stumbling with this. The piece of I. Again, thank you so much. I'll be here for a while now, so we are gonna meet here every Saturday. We are going to have our monthly class. Somebody asked me in the monthly class if I could talk about relationships. You know, last month they said, could you talk about relationships next week? So I thought of something a little bit different of what I did before for relationships. And the theme of this month, I didn't put it the exact day, but usually it's the last week of the month. And it will be, how does shame or embarrassment affect relationships? You will be surprised with this theme. How does shame or embarrassment affect relationships, all kind of relationships? Okay, so remember that the monthly class is part of our membership. I'm going to put it here if you want to know more. If you want to join our Ho'oponopono family, it will be wonderful. There are many resources and a lot of cleaning. Mabelcast.com/member. Okay, mabelcast.com/member. You have all the information there. You will see every month I do these monthly classes. They are in Zoom. If you have questions, you can ask me directly or send your questions before. You get the recording if you cannot be live, etc., etc. So I hope to see you there again. I think next week we will, or yeah, maybe by the end of next week, we will have it posted already. But the monthly class, it's part of our membership, and you get a lot of different resources there. So go and check it out, mabelcats.com/member, and join our great, amazing Ho'oponopono family. I'm gonna close with a piece of I, yes, and the peace of I says, peace be with you, all my peace, the peace that is I, the peace that is I am, the peace for always, now and forever and evermore. My peace I give to you, my peace I live with you, not the world's peace, but only my peace, the peace of I. Thank you so much, guys. I love you, and I'm glad to be back, to be able to be closer to you. I will see you next Saturday. And please take good care of yourself.